This is the text message trap. Posing as a lost tourist, Jess soon finds a victim.
Excuse me. Hi, sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you could help me, please. I'm a little bit lost. I'm meant to be meeting my sister here somewhere, and I can't remember where she said. My phone's completely run out of battery. I don't suppose I could borrow your phone to send a quick text, could I? Yeah, just to send her a quick text so she can call me.
Yeah.
But Jess doesn't want him looking over her shoulder.
Do you know what the name of the street is by any chance?
This street, I think this is...
She has successfully diverted the mark's attention,
And where's the nearest tube station, do you know?
so she can send the text without him seeing exactly what she's doing.
Thank you ever so much. I really appreciate it. Bye. Have a nice day.
The mark leaves thinking he's done a good deed and suspecting nothing. It's a lot of trouble to go to send a text, but soon it'll be making her a lot of money. In no time, Jess has another phone.
Thank you ever so much for this anyway. I've just been waiting here for so long. I must have really not got my phone. That's great. I'm done. Thank you ever so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
This woman joins the growing list of victims. But victims of what? We caught up with them to check out exactly what Jess was up to.
Thank you for subscribing to the TRH joke line.
Which is going to charge me £2.50 per text.
A minimum 12 months contract. So that's every text.
The Real Hustle joke line is no laughing matter. This contract will cost them nearly £1,000 a year, and they are notoriously hard to cancel. And who do you think pockets the money from this premium text service?
The only thing I can think of is probably that girl who took my phone. She must have done something or sent a text message or something.
It's just been done. Oh no.
The problem with scams like this is that when you're signed up for one of these tariffs, it's incredibly difficult to get out of. And while you're trying to unsubscribe, you're still being billed every month. Basically, my advice is don't loan your phone to strangers, even if they look like Jess.
For this scam, Alex needs some stationary victims, and this busy cafe should provide a healthy crop of mobile phones. Our hidden cameras are rigged to catch the action. He takes a table in the middle of the cafe, surrounded by potential marks.
Can I get a cup of tea, please? Tea? Yeah, just regular tea.
Remember, he's after their mobiles. He repositions his chair to try his luck with the customer behind him. Bingo. He's got a phone, but for once, he's not keeping it. After a few seconds of fiddling, he returns it to the mark's pocket without them noticing. It's risky, but soon it'll be making him a lot of money. Time for another phone, so he has to reposition.
Hi, can I get a little spoon, please? Thank you very much.
He goes back to the same table, but this time sits in the opposite seat, perfectly positioned for his next dip. He's got another one, and once again he's messing with the buttons. But the mark gets ready to leave. This is dangerous. Alex must now think fast to get the phone back to its owner.
Excuse me. Is this your phone? Sorry, I just heard it drop.
He plays the Good Samaritan, his crime going undetected. The next phone call she makes will cost £2.50 a minute, and most of that will go straight into the hustler's pocket. But how exactly?
One thing that these scam artists do is they familiarise themselves with as many phones as they can because there's many in circulation. So we've got a selection here. Which one should we use? That one? Okay, fine. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the phone settings. So I go into the menu, settings, control panel, call settings. What I'm looking for is calling cards or prefix numbers. This one's got calling cards. So if I tap that, now it's asking me for a phone lock. It's asking me for a PIN number. This is where I'm relying on the fact that most people don't change their master passwords, as mostly the same numbers, 0000. Enter. Okay. So that's let me in. So this person hasn't changed their phone lock.
If you put a PIN lock onto your phone, you're going to stop more than 90% of these people, because when they get your phone, suddenly they find there's a PIN lock, and they're not going to guess a PIN lock. The only option they've got really is then to steal it. Yeah, maybe they can remove the PIN lock if they've stolen it and take it to a dodgy shop in a few months' time, but realistically, that's not this kind of attack.
So if the object is not to steal the phone, how are the hustlers making money? It's a very clever con.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell it to dial a calling card. So it's going to be dialing this number before it dials any other number. What I'm going to tell it to do is I'm going to tell it to dial another phone that we've got here. So okay, all right. So new. So this is done. So now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to dial. Who should we dial?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 for the speaking clock. So 1, 2, 3. So this is calling, and it says it's calling 1, 2, 3. But what's actually happening is this phone's ringing.
If this was actually a hub, if this was a server, you would go through and straight to the person you were trying to dial. And because you're going through that number, you're paying £2.50 a minute.
This lady left the cafe an hour ago and is now making a call. This is where the scam starts earning our hustlers money and costing her a fortune. Instead of connecting her to whoever she is calling directly, thanks to the prefix Alex inserted in her phone, her call now goes via a premium rate number the hustlers have set up. Her conversation is now costing £2.50 per minute. This scam can cost you thousands. The problem being, you won't know about it until you open your phone bill, and by then, it's too late. When scam artists are about, it's not so good to talk. This is the software steal. Jess prepares by placing a portable hard drive into a customized pouch which is then attached to her top. The hard drive costs less than £100 and will easily pay for itself. She runs a cable down her arm and puts a jacket on with a USB lead discreetly coming out of her sleeve, all ready to attach to a computer of her choice. She's about to walk into a busy high street store and leave with thousands of pounds worth of computer programs for absolutely nothing. She browses around and chooses a computer with the most desirable software on it. Making sure the busy sales assistants can't see what she's up to, Jess quickly gets to work. She attaches the drive and selects the files she wants to pinch from the computer. These kind of in-store computers hold all the latest multimedia packages, ready to demonstrate to legitimate customers. They're worth big money, and within minutes, Jess has downloaded them all. She goes from computer to computer, copying all the latest must-haves with just a click of a mouse. It takes several minutes for the software to transfer, and Jess constantly checks that she's not being watched. But her crime goes undetected by the busy sales assistants and security. As she leaves the store, it looks like she's decided not to buy anything, when in fact she has taken thousands of pounds worth of products, all stored up her sleeve on her portable hard drive.
This is how hustlers steal software. I take the hard drive, just plug it into the computer here, and then after a few seconds it should appear on the desktop. And you go into applications, and then there it is, all the software that I can then copy. So I pick the one that I want. Then all I simply do is drag and drop into the hard drive. And there you go, all the information is yours.
The most common with this is somebody walking into a business and maybe taking an accounts database or taking proprietary information and copying it. The idea now that people can walk around with tiny little devices which can store hundreds and hundreds of pages of data, in fact, hundreds of thousands of pages of data, is quite a scary concept for most businesses, because all it means is one unguarded machine, maybe 5 minutes access, and somebody's copied all of your most important data onto a system and they're walking out with it. So the most easy protection that your typical computer store can put in place is a passworded screensaver. That means a customer cannot, unattended, walk up, plug in, and do something with your computer, because they have to remove the password in order to do anything.
In this case, we use technology to steal software from a store. But think about the kind of information you have on your computer at home, the kind of thing you wouldn't want other people to have. You should also consider the information that might be stored on a work computer, the kind of thing that competitors shouldn't have. So when you consider that something as small as a cigarette packet or even a matchbox might be used to store information or even mirror an entire hard drive, you have to be very careful about who you let near your devices.
ATM sting. At the cash machine, Jess inserts her card, taps in her PIN number and chooses the £10 withdrawal option. Within seconds, a crisp £10 note is delivered. The machine is working perfect. But Jess needs a lot more for her shopping spree, so she inserts her card again, but still only presses the £10 option. Her request is approved, but this time, instead of delivering a tenner, the cash point spits out a crisp £20 note. She's doubled her money with the touch of a button. But how did she do it? Let's take another look. It's easy money, but to get it, Jess had to hack into the ATM machine's internal computer. By pressing a combination of buttons on the keypad, she brings up the management options. To any security cameras, it looks like she's just making another withdrawal, but in reality, Jess is entering a PIN code and changing the settings. With that done, she inserts her cash card, requests £10, but instead of producing a tenner, the cash point doubles it and delivers a £20 note. Jess now has twice as much in her purse than she should have. But how did she hack into the machine? And what did she alter?
Now, how this one works is that there's a PIN number that is the same for every one of the machines. And that information was published with the manual on the internet. So scammers would find that, learn how to get into the correct menu, enter the PIN number, and then change which drawer was which. So they'd basically identify the £20 drawer as the £10 drawer, so that when they were paid out, they would get double their money. They would then change it back, everything was back to normal.
Back in the shop, Jess goes for the big one. She's reprogrammed the ATM machine to think it's dispensing £10 notes, when in fact it's dispensing 20s. Once again, Jess presses cash withdrawal. This time she requests £250, and she'll be laughing all the way to the bank when the machine delivers twice that amount. That's £500, and her account will only be debited by £250. For Jess, it's free money, but because the shop owner is responsible for the cash in the machine, it's him who loses out personally, not the bank.
There's a very simple solution to the scam. Always change your master passwords or your PIN numbers to something that is unique to you, whether that's your mobile phone, whether if you're in a business, that's your ATM machine. There have been companies that have had themselves scammed by people hacking into their telephone systems, and that was again done because they hadn't changed the factory defaults on their machines.
This is the gadget scam. Jess has a great offer which has attracted some interested punters. They arrive on time. After a quick hello and right on cue, Jess's phone rings.
Hello? Yes, hi. Hello, whereabouts are you? Oh, right, I know what you mean, yeah. Should we come down now?
Jess takes the marks to meet her contact.
It's just down here, it's just on the corner, you probably walk past it. Going to a lovely day.
In the pub next door, Paul is waiting with his must-have electronic device, and our hidden cameras are rigged to catch the action.
How you doing?
Doing good?
This is Paul.
How you doing?
This is Harry.
What's your name, isn't it? Paul. Harry. How's it going, Harry?
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Cheers.
A bit late?
Oh, sorry.
So what do you guys know? What are you looking for? What do you...
Well, it seems sort of telling us that there's an opportunity to save ourselves a little bit.
Right, so do you have an Oyster card on you?
Yeah.
He's asking them about their prepaid electronic travel card.
So, the deal is this. You get a device. The device will last pretty much forever until we replace the whole system. What it does is, how much do you have on this just now?
It's about 16.
16, right, okay. So what it does is it completely wipes what's on there and replaces it with a £50 charge.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
simple as that. There's 16 quid on this one just now, yeah? So what you do is you hold this against here. You have to make sure that both these lights go on. Yeah. Yeah? Make sure both go on. Then you hold this against the device like that. Switch it on, takes about 5 seconds. It's more than enough.
Paul's gadget puts £50 of credit on their electronic travel card with the flick of a switch. It could save them hundreds of pounds a year in travel costs. A very useful gizmo.
Check it out.
So how much is that?
50.
The mark is suspicious.
50.
But I don't know that that's 50.
Jess has an idea.
There's a place up the road, because I went and bought a chocolate bar from there earlier, that you can check it if you want to, because I thought you might ask that.
Right.
If you want to go and check it on there.
Yeah?
It's up there, it's one with the...
All right.
You happy about that?
I'm happy with that.
With the topped-up card in hand, Jess leads the marks off to the newsagent to test Paul's claims.
Can we use your machine just to see how much it's got on his card?
Sure enough, the card now shows £50 credit, a big improvement on its previous £16.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Convinced Paul's gadget is the real deal, they return to the pub to talk money.
Well, how much? It's like magic, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You both want one or 250? You buy them both, give them for 200 each.
Who does one for 200?
The lads drive a hard bargain.
Well, see, the thing is, I give 50 to her for bringing you guys in.
Right.
So that means I only get 150 for it. So why don't we say 220? You okay with 30?
That's 200.
This one's ready to go.
Switch that on, hang it on.
Okay. Remember to keep it switched off if it's in your pocket, you've got that in there. Okay?
Right, yeah.
And keep it away from there. So just put it in a drawer. Don't carry it around. And you should have no problems. No one's had any trouble whatsoever. It's the closest thing to a guarantee I can give you.
Yeah, it's nice one.
All right, guys. Cheers.
very much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice one.
All right.
Cheers, thank you.
See you. All right.
Pleased with themselves, they leave the pub.
Cheers.
A few minutes later, our cameras caught up with them to ask them about the purchase. They're understandably cagey.
Well, yeah. I think it's just being able to do it at home. It's just like a convenient thing. Charging up the card at home or whatever.
Now they know they're being filmed. We persuaded them to try it out on another card with £3.90 on it.
Right.
They use the magic machine on the card. And surprise, surprise, it's still got £3.90.
I mean, I don't know, something on my card, but I think that's dodgy. How can you've got 50 quid on yours.
Yeah, I know, but then it's supposed to put 50 on, isn't it? So.
Yeah, so it did put 50 on yours.
Yeah.
So maybe it's going to put 50 on yours again.
And still they want to believe. But of course, they've been hustled. They've just handed over 200 quid for a useless piece of kit. Not such a bargain after all. Earlier, Alex created the device using a plastic casing, a switch, some LEDs and a battery. The box may look the part, but it's completely useless. But if the gadget is just a battery in a case, how did Paul top up the Mark's card? It wasn't down to the machine, it was the hustler making a switch. It's a quick move, and they don't spot a thing. Paul drops the Mark's £16 card into his bag and produces an identical card with £50 credit. Paul and Jess have laid out 50 quid on a travel card.
But 8 more of these things. How many more people do you get set up for that?
But they're still 150 up on the deal, and they can sell this fake invention all day.
The basic rule with something like this is don't do business in a pub, especially with people you don't know. And if anything sounds that it could be just on the wrong side of the law, walk away.
This is the cash machine con.
It's lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is good, isn't it?
In the den, the boys assemble the fake cash machine.
You're going to hook this up to the computer, yeah?
Yeah. And we'll just have the screen from here and also here.
Camera.
Camera, yeah.
That's perfect.
Making sure every last detail looks authentic.
You hit the space bar, enter your PIN. We get the PIN from the keyboard there. Please wait while I process your request. Just wait as long as you want. Right, go. Let's go.
Once the paint's dry, the hustlers assemble the plywood cash point and place it in a spot with plenty of passing pedestrians. But each time they put their card in, it's rejected. The reason's simple. Normal cash machines are supposed to be full of money, but this one's designed to hide a hustler.
Thank you.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Bye.
Watch fingers.
Inside the cramped box, Jess has the laptop which controls the display screen of the cash machine and a magnetic card reader able to copy bank card details. It's also equipped with a small camera to record PIN number entries. She doesn't have long to wait. It only takes a few minutes for an unsuspecting victim to approach the machine. As soon as he inserts his card, Jess springs into action. While she quickly processes the card in the laptop, Paul keeps watch outside just in case the mark realizes the box is dodgy. Jess quickly posts the mark's card back out of the machine. Frustrated that the cash point's not working, he goes in search of another ATM, unaware that he's just been scammed. Even though the cash point only appeared in the street a few minutes ago, it takes just seconds for another mark to try to withdraw money. Again, Jess takes the card and changes the display to ask for a PIN number. Jess now has enough information to clone her card, clear out her bank account, and go on a shopping spree at the mark's expense. Another unsatisfied customer. Ever the thoughtful accomplice, Paul makes sure Jess doesn't dehydrate in the cramped box.
Oh, thank you.
There's a lot more cars to clone before Jess can stretch her legs. She's got her work cut out just keeping up. In a very short time, this scam can earn the hustlers tens of thousands of pounds. After just 2 hours, the hustlers have collected the account information and PIN numbers of 25 unsuspecting cardholders.
It told me after I'd put my card in that it was unable to dispense cash.
It looks like a normal, it's got all the functions, the buttons. But I even gave it a kick because it had no money, it was solid. So I cannot see how anyone would know my PIN number.
Is it not a real cash machine?
What a sweet eye look.
Well, you could draw anything out of my bank.
I could have been cleaned out then. I could have been absolutely cleaned out. Oh dear.
While this cash machine never gives you any money, it does pay out a tidy sum to the scam artists. And before anyone rumbles them, all they have to do is pack it up and move it to a street corner near you. This is the car rental rip-off. Many tourists find the best way to explore their holiday destination is by car. But knowing this, con artists are also looking to take you for a ride. Jess is loitering outside a branch of a busy car rental company.
Hello, do you speak English? Oh, wonderful. My name's Susie. I work for Tourist Information. Hello there. And we're just doing a quick survey to see which are the most popular car rental companies on the island. Would you mind sparing a couple of minutes just to fill out a small questionnaire? Thank you ever so much.
With her fake survey,
Email. That's great. Thanks ever so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
she aims to get as many people as possible.
Would you mind spending a couple of minutes just to fill out some information? Is that okay? Just want to fill out your name, your address, email, your holiday dates, and just some information about your car there. And also, you get entered into a free prize draw to win a holiday in Ibiza.
Oh, okay.
Everything sounds plausible, and the Marks willingly give over their name, address, which car they've hired, and for how long.
Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.
But where's the con? No money's changed hands, and the information on its own is useless. But all good things come to hustlers who wait. Back in the UK, Paul puts the finishing touches to the convincers in this scam. He's mocking up a speeding ticket for the car the Marks hired in Ibiza. With the picture of their car lifted from the rental firm's website and some digital manipulation, Paul has them banged to rights. 3 weeks later, Alex is about to doorstep one of the Marks that Jess spoke to in Ibiza with some bad news.
Hi there. Ian Steele from TRH Collection.
What's
TRH Collection. Well, we're debt collectors, basically. It's to do. Were you in Ibiza recently?
Yeah.
It's a. I'm afraid it's a speeding ticket from Ibiza.
No way.
I'm afraid so.
Speeding on Ibiza is too
slow. I'm afraid you can.
She's adamant she didn't speed, but it's time for Alex to pull out the fake evidence.
There it is. It's on the. Says the name of the street, but I've never been to Ibiza there. Basically, what's happened is you've been going over 50 kilometres per hour on. Can I just check with you, because we get our details from the rental companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have a Chevrolet Matisse, something that looked like that? And it was blue. I've got.
Do you know what? I cannot remember.
Right. Well, it's what happens is that the car gets photographed. Then it goes to their traffic department. Yeah. They track down the number plate and they realise it's a rental car.
And here comes the crunch.
Right? So the fine is €300, but if you pay straight away, it's €150, which is £100.
100 quid?
At least you don't get points in your licence, that's all I could say. You don't get points on your licence and you don't have to go to court, because if you see here, it's 27th of June, that's today. You got till the 27th of July. If you don't pay me now, on the 27th of July, you have to go to court in Ibiza.
I find this really difficult to take in.
Sure.
I can't believe it. We're actually going back to Ibiza, like on the 12th of next month.
This could put the whole scam in jeopardy. The Marks are actually going back to Ibiza. Alex must think fast to get out of this one.
On the 12th of
next month.
Are you going to be there on the 27th?
No, so
that's your court date, and you have to be there of July. You have to be there on the 27th. Otherwise, you will get a warrant for your arrest, and that's when it stops becoming funny. No.
By threatening her with a warrant for her arrest, he's kept the con on track, but she's now calling for reinforcements. She's phoning her husband.
Hi, you're not going to believe this, right?
But the call for backup doesn't go as planned. The couple start arguing about who speeds the most.
I don't speed. Richard, I don't speed. I don't. This is it. You speed, I don't. You're always driving like loony.
Even though it's a complete lie, the couple are now doubting themselves.
I bet it was you that was driving. Right, okay. I'll speak to you later. Bye. It's just choking me to do this, tell you. I can't.
What can I tell you? All I can tell you is it's better to do it now than actually go to court. The date matches, that's the car that you had. There is very little you can do about it.
Well, I guess I've got no choice then.
It doesn't look to me as if you do.
Game, set and match. All right.
Finally, she goes to get her purse.
Of course. You
really choked me to do this. I'm so cross.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Off.
And reluctantly hands over £100 in cash.
Unbelievable. Tell you what, I won't be high on the car again.
I'm sorry again, but...
Can't steal a pleasure.
No, however, enjoy your next holiday, I hope.
It's an elaborate scam which started on holiday when they hired a car and ended back home with them handing over £100 on their doorstep. It just goes to show that a good hustler always gets his mark.
I'm really unhappy about it. If I have been screwed over, I'll be really, really off. I can't even remember what colour it was. I know it was small. The registration plate on the picture and the letter and the ticket all matched. So I paid because I don't want to go to court. And plus, I don't want a warrant out for my arrest. Plus, I don't want any sort of record because of business and all that kind of stuff. So 100 quid's 100 quid. You just do it, don't you?
It may only be 100 quid, but Jess collected the details of more than 10 similar holiday makers.
Hello, do you speak English? Yes. Oh, wonderful.
Alex has a busy day ahead of him.
If you've been away and you come home and somebody comes to your address and makes some kind of extravagant claim about accidents or fines or something that's happened while you've been abroad, you must never settle those kind of claims immediately. That's not the way that proper police officers or proper law enforcement agencies operate.
GRH recruitment. Yeah, which one? Who's wanting to go first? Okay, hi, I'm Susie. Sorry about your wait. Really, really busy today.
Jess is playing the friendly PA and takes a recruit through to her boss's office. The Mark believes that this is an established, reputable agency. Little does she know that it's their first day trading.
Rob, this is Gillian. Gillian, this is Rob. Do you want to take a seat?
Hello, how are you? You know?
Okay, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Sorry, it's going to be a very, very busy day today. Great. So, Gillian, is this your CV?
It's
Great.
quite old. It's not been updated. So
Okay. Okay, and what's the perfect job for you?
in fashion designing.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to have you do is to fill out our form, which tells us everything we need to know about you to create what we call a perfect profile. Okay. Hi there. Is there a computer for each just now?
There is, yes. There's only one.
And to create her perfect profile, all she has to do is fill in the special recruitment form.
Anywhere marked out in red, it's information that we have to get in order for it to be processed. If you've got any problems, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming back and forth, so just grab me if you have any problems at all.
See, it's pretty good. We've got national
In fact, the only thing perfect about it is that it's designed to extract all the personal information the hustlers need.
Passport number allows us to get a driver's license. We've got the town maiden name or previous surnames. That could be a password, supposedly. Or people use it for their banking. So anyway, next.
Back at the agency, the Mark starts to fill out the form, and another client is already in the process of inputting his personal details.
No, don't worry about that. What you do is if there's anything that you can't fill in, just put XXX. Back in about 5 minutes, okay?
To give them some privacy, Jess steps out of the room. But really, she's going to snoop on them from Paul's office.
She's a bit of a whiz on the computer, isn't she?
The hustlers have a feed from the applicant's computer and can see them inputting all their information. Now, they just watch and learn.
Passport number. Oh, she just gave us her salary.
It's not bad.
What's the current loan amount you can get if you get a mortgage 5 times?
That's all great background knowledge, but will the Mark willingly give away her bank details?
Huh?
Great. And she's giving us the sort code, account number, bank name, branch name.
And for the final stage, the form asks for a PIN number to protect her job application. The hustlers are gambling on the fact she'll choose the same one as her bank card.
There it is. Number. Good to go.
With that done, Jess brings the Mark back into Paul's office to chat about her future prospects, which, thanks to the hustlers, are now looking increasingly grim.
Do you have your documents with you, Gillian? Take a copy of those.
Yes.
Passport and
there is actually
your bank statements and things like that. Do you have?
With this information, the hustlers can now apply for mortgages, credit cards, duplicate passports and birth certificates, all in the job seeker's name.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, if you can copy those
No problem.
really quickly.
And she's not the only one. Next door, there's a steady stream of job hunters, all willing to divulge their personal details.
All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
As Jess says goodbye, the Mark is now in need of a job more than ever.
That's okay. Anyway, it's lovely to meet you. We'll contact you and you've got all our details as well, haven't you?
This is identity theft on a grand scale. They've created a false company, spent a few £100 to rent some office space for the day, and in return raked in valuable information worth hundreds of thousands of pounds. Later that day, we caught up with our job seeker and revealed we knew all about her. Starting with her name, address, and date of birth.
How do you know?
Her national insurance number.
How do you know?
Her previous employer and salary.
How do you know my details?
Where she banks.
How did you... Have you been following me?
Including her account number and sort code.
That's terrible.
And finally, her PIN number.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, oh my God.
The hustlers can now empty her bank account, apply for loans in her name, and use her identity for any number of crimes.
I mean, what can you say? Because you're just going for a job interview, you think that, you know, they're going to help you to get a job. So then, how do you stop that from happening?
Never enter your banking information into an email. Never pass information to someone who's just asking you for information. Always check the organisation that's asking is allowed to have that information. And never give information that links to your financial institutions out to anyone other than those financial institutions themselves.
When you apply for a job, the last thing you expect is for them to be harvesting your information and using it for identity theft.
Also, don't forget, the marks in this situation are being put in a very difficult position. They want to appear helpful to the employment agency, so they're not going to start questioning bits of information that is asked of them.